The Bitconnect party is over. So, I want to discuss a little bit about, obviously for people that don't know or didn't know, as soon as I kind of found out about Bitconnect, which was a few months ago, I think back in October, November, it was very obvious, and I think most people do realize that it was a complete Ponzi scheme. This was bound to happen. I feel bad for anybody that did actually lose money because, if you weren't educated enough to realize this stuff or didn't look for warning signals, I definitely feel sorry for those people. But, giving out warnings and all that stuff to something that's blatantly going to end very poorly for most people is just something that I like to do as far as, I don't like seeing people lose, and that's the main reason and motivation for, number one, this video, and giving warnings to people when there's something that's very blatant and obvious that's out there. So this is going to be kind of a video on, what I kind of saw as far as market mechanics go, and why it was pretty obvious and blatant, and when I think they actually exited. So I think the real exit actually came back in November. As you can kind of see, everything was working normal, working fine. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of nowhere, one of the things you need to pay attention to is the actual market cap value. So, I may be wrong on this, but anything that's market cap is actually going up with the current price should stabilize and stay the same. Whereas all of a sudden in one day, its market cap went from about $2 billion down to 595 million. So it's probably very likely that quite a big amount of money, you could do the math on that they actually sucked out from there. And then once they kind of realized, we could still keep it going for a little bit longer, they can re-jam up the price as far as, whatever market mechanics that they were currently already using within their own system. So there's a few other things that, this video serves a purpose for, as far as timely goes. The Bitconnect X ICO, avoid it at all costs. Don't even think about it unless you enjoy just giving your money away. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. I think that just is an obvious. So one of the things that they've posted here is that changes are coming for the system, halt of lending and exchange platform. They were obviously in big trouble from the very onset of, getting too large and all that. So, I could see something like that staying small, but anything that is designed as a multi-level marketing pyramid, system is doomed to fail. The first big warning sign was the Texas regulators that came out to basically do cease and desist. So anybody who was in this, whether you were either getting paid to promote it, if you're earning affiliate links, and you weren't even, aware, I'd be very, very careful going forward. I would even seek lawyer advice for anybody that actually was making a lot of money off of this, especially if they knew that it was what it was. So to those people, be very careful. Protect yourself. If you made money on this, protect yourself, because things will not be ending with this in the near future for anybody who is a promoter. If you were a high-level promoter and you were paid to continue, even if you knew it, you're going to be in more trouble. So just be smart. Your freedom is not worth money. So just be aware of that. I don't foresee these guys coming back online anywhere. All you have to do is take a look at the where it actually was trading as far as big dollar volume. It really was only on the Bitconnect page, where now that's gone because obviously they've submitted, they've stopped the actual process. If you even can get your coins out, you got to go sell them on one of these exchanges, and there goes the market. So, this is kind of the point of this video is completely avoid this. Don't be suckered into it. Please be smart. Save your money and look for actual legitimate projects that are in the crypto space, because there are some very good ones that are actually out there. Just do your diligence to find them. Be smart about it. Get good entries on this stuff, because in my opinion, a lot of it's not going away. There's a lot of scams that are out there, just like the one that I just discussed, but there are also are some very good legitimate projects on the horizon for, I would say, maybe 5 to 10% of these. Most of them will go away, just like the dot-com bubble. You get a lot of hype on projects. They're going to be this, they're going to be great, they're going to do all these things, but in reality, they're going to go to zero. So just be aware of that. I think a lot of the money that can be made in the crypto space, if you're actually able to buy these, which are making it even harder, will be in the next like 3 to 5 years, maybe sooner than that because crypto moves very fast. But pay attention to the things that are actually still legitimate projects that have functioning, working platforms. So hopefully nobody does the Bitconnect X ICO, and hopefully if anybody who was watching this that did get hurt by this, this is something to learn from, and hopefully you come back stronger from it and avoid anything that involves you directly promoting it and then having somebody underneath you continuing to promote it, which is another reason why I'm still very even skeptical about the Binance exchange. It's just a one single affiliate, which I'm not as worried about per se, but the KuCoin one is a system that I can have my affiliate out there, and then they can sign somebody up, and then I get benefits from them, and then one more step. So just be aware of what's going on. Be safe with your money. Don't leave it all on exchanges, number one. And hopefully you guys are a little bit more educated by this video. And thanks for watching. And feel free to subscribe. Whatever.